Hello, everybody, my dear daughter, my dear son. Welcome to the second term in our math subject. Our lesson today is 8.3 multiply fractions and whole numbers. Our date today is 17 Jan 2021. In the page 469, please open the same page, write the date of today at the top of the page, and be ready. Okay, our lesson today is how to multiply a fraction with a whole number. Let's see how. Suppose we have a fraction just like 2 over 5 multiplied 5. As you see in front of you, this is a fraction formed of numerator and denominator, and this is just only a whole number, the number as it is. What can we do? The first way is to consider here denominator 1 for the whole number and multiply both numerator in the numerator and denominator in the denominator. So I can multiply 2 by 5 to get 10, and 5 by 1 equals 5 to get 10 over 5. 10 over 5 equals what? Equals 2. Someone else consider another way as a correct answer. How come? Let's see. 2 over 5 again, multiply 5. We can drop 5 as it is and multiply 2 by 5 just only. 2 by 5 equals 10. Okay, it will be written like that, 2 by 5 over 5 to get 10 over 5 again. And 10 over 5 will equals what? Yeah, will equals 2. Sometimes when we multiply the two items, we get an improper fraction that will transform it in a form of mixed number. Don't forget, putting 1 here is to justify the answer, not to change the value of the problem. And this one does not change, doesn't affect the answer or doesn't affect the value of the problem, okay? Don't forget that. So we can consider this as a traditional way to get the product of a fraction and a whole number. Let's see how to get an improper fraction and transform it in a form of mixed number. Suppose we have 5 over 2 multiplied 3. 5 over 2 multiplied 3. Okay, we get here the traditional way is to drop 2 as it is and multiply just 5 by 3, it will equal to 15. 15 over 2 is an improper fraction. It needs to be a mixed number. What is the mixed number? It is whole number and fraction. If you remember the song of the first term, drop 2 as it is and make long division for 15 and 2. 15 divided 2 equals what? Equals 7. 7 by 2 equals 14. 15 minus 14 equals 1. So the answer here is 7 and the remainder here is 1. And we have at final 7 and 1/2. Okay, this is how to multiply a fraction with a whole number. Let's start our lesson in the first page. Julie has 10 yards of ribbon and she divides the ribbon into 3 equals pieces or parts and uses 2 of the pieces on a gift. How much ribbon does she use? Solve this problem anyway. You choose. Okay. The first given point here is the 10 yards. This is the total length of the ribbon. She divides it all, this 10 yards, she divides them all into 3 pieces. And she used 2 of the 3 pieces. So the fraction here is 2 over 3, not 3 over 2, okay? It will be multiplied by the total length to get the amount she used. How come? We get here 2 over 3 at the fraction multiplied by 10 at the whole number. Let's see how to get the answer. The traditional way said is to drop 3 as it is and multiply 2 by 10 to get 20. 20 over 3 is improper fraction. We need to get it as a mixed number, whole number, and fraction. That means to drop this 3 as it is and make a long division for 20 and 3. That will be 6. 3 by 6 equals 18. 20 minus 18 equals 2. So uh, I will write here 6 as a quotient or the whole number, and the remainder here will be 2 to be 6 and 2 over 3. So this is 6 and 2 over 3, as you see in front of you, the final answer. Let's check. Yes, she used 6 and 2 over 3 as a total amount she used. Move to look back. Should the answer be less than or greater than 5? And how do you know? He means the problem above. He talking about the problem above. Let's see what does he mean. Greater than 5, the simple explanation 2 over 3 is more than half. Okay, so when we multiply 10 by 2 over 3 as we do in the previous question, it will be greater than 10 multiplied half. Let's move to convince me in the second page of our lesson. Find 6 multiplied 4 over 9. Then use repeated addition to justify your answer. Okay, let's see. From first, the multiplication is a repeated addition. So when we multiply 6 by 4 over 9, that means to repeat 4 over 9 plus 4 over 9 plus 4 over 9 6 times to get the total answer. Okay, 4 over 9. This is a repeated multiplication. Count the number of repeating times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need 1, 4 over 9. Okay, when we add them all, we will get, yes, 24 over 9 because the 9 drop as it is, and 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, 6 times, it will equal 24. Now, 20. I trust you that you can transform it in a form of a mixed number. This is an improper fraction. It will be a mixed number. How come? Drop 9 as it is and make long division 24 divided 9. That will equals what? Yeah, that will equals 3. No, 2. Just only 2 by 9 equals 18. Okay, 24 minus 18, which equal, yes, 6. Okay, so I will write here 2 and write here 6. I need to simplify 6 over 9. Okay, I will drop 2 as it is and divide it by 3 up and down. So I will get here 2 over 3. 6 divided 3 equals 2. 9 divided 3 equals 3. And this is the final answer will be 2 and 2 over 3. Let's check the answer. Okay, it is correct. Move to another question. Another section our lesson today is the first question. In the example at the top of the previous page, how can finding 1 over 4 over 7 help you to find 3 over 4 of 7? Okay, 3 over 4 is 3 times 1 over 4. He means 3 times 1 over 4 will give you what? Yes, I will drop this 4 as it is and multiply 3 by 1 just only to be 3 over 4. And that's how it will help you to get the answer. Number 2, if whole spend 2 over 3 of an hour reading each day for 7 days, okay? How much time in all did he spend reading? Show how you found your answer. Okay, 2 over 3 multiply 7. What can I do? Yes, you can drop this 3 as it is and multiply 2 by 7 to get 14 just only. Okay, so we get 14 over 3 as an improper fraction, and we need to transform it in a form of mixed number. 3 as it is. 14 divided 3 equals what? Yeah, equals 4 by 3 equals 12. 12 minus, 14 minus 12, the remainder here is 2. So let us see the answer. As you see in front of you, you get multiplying 2 by 7, get 14 over 3 and drop 3 as it is. Transforming the improper fraction from 14 over 3 to 4 and 2 over 3 to get the final answer. Let's move to another part in our lesson today, which is the section of 3 and 5. Find each product and write the product as a mixed number. Okay. We said before any whole number in the world has denominator 1, but it is not written. This one to justify the statement of multiplication, not to change or affect the product. Okay, and also doesn't affect the value of the total problem. So our traditional way said we can depend on 8 as a common denominator for both of them because 8 by 1 equals 8. That's how come 8. Okay, and start to multiply 3 by 4, which equals 12. Now I get an improper fraction, which equal to 12 over 8. This 12 over 8 as improper fraction needs to transform as a mixed number. How come, Mr. Walid? I will drop this 8 as it is and divide 12 over 8. What is the number? If we multiply it by 8, we get 12, just 1. And when we subtract 12 minus 8, the remainder will be what? Yes, the remainder will be 4. So I will get here 1 and 4 over 8. 4 over 8 needs a simplification. Yeah, the simplification here is to divide by 2 up and down. Okay, we can also use 4 up and down, not just only 2. 4 divided 4 equals 1, 8 divided 4 equals 2. So I get 1.5 as a final answer. Let's check. Here is, as I told you, 3 by 4 over 8. Okay, we get 12 over 8, and we make the simplest form and the improper fraction transformed in a mixed number. As you see at final, it's 1.5. Okay, number 4. 8 multiply 5 over 6. Okay, I will do what? I will drop this 6 as it is. This 6 will be dropped as it is and multiply just only 5 by 8. That will give me what? That will give me 5 by 8 equal 40 over 6. Let's see, it is 40 over 6. Okay, drop this 6 as it is. 5 by 4, 8 by 5 equals 40. Complete solving your problem. Okay, 40 over 6, an improper fraction because 40 is more than 6. I need to transform it in a mixed number. How come? Okay, drop 6 as it is. When we divided 40 over 6, it will be what? It will be just only 6 by 6 equals 36. 36 minus or subtracted from 40, get 4 as a remainder. It will be written in the numerator. I need to simplify the fraction 4 over 6. I will divide here over 2 up and down. When we divide it over 2 up and down, the 6, the whole number will be dropped as it is, and 4 divided 2 equal 2, 6 divided 2 equals 3. Let's move. The second one, number 5. 5 by 4 over 7. Drop 7 as it is and multiply 5 by 4. We will get what? We will get 5 by 4 equal 20 still over 7. Okay, it's an improper fraction, Mr. Walid. Easy to transform it in a mixed number. Drop 7 as it is and divide 20 over 7 to get 14. 14 over 14 subtracted from 20, the remainder is 6, and there is no simplifying here because there is no relation between 6 and 7. It will be as it is. The final answer is 2 and 6 over 7. Let's move to another section. Our lesson today is independent practice. Find each product and write the product as a mixed number. Okay. As usual, we said any whole number in the world has denominator 1 to justify the multiplication statement, not to change or affect the result. So I can multiply numerator by numerator or denominator by denominator and get the answer. But I have traditional way said that you can drop 4 as it is and start multiplying 3 by 14. Okay, when we multiply 3 by 14, we will get an improper fraction. How come 3 by 4 equal 12? 2 and carry up 1. 3 by 1 equals 3 plus 1 equals 4. I get 42 over 4. Okay, I will transform this one as a mixed number. Okay, how come? Whole number and fraction, Mr. Walid. Okay, make long division. 42 divided 4, it's equals here 10 by 4 equals 10 by 4 equals 40, and 42 minus 40 equals just 2. 2 here is remainder, and we have here 10, and we have here 4. I need to simplify this one to be divided by 2 up and down to get final answer 10 and 1 over 2. This is your final answer. Let's check. As you see, it is correct. Move to number 7. 600 multiplied 2 over 3. I want to mention for something. You can abbreviate the long steps of getting whole numbers and multiplying, give mixed and improper fraction. I can simplify all that from first. Let's see how. I can divide here this 600 over 3. How come, Mr. Walid? I will drop this double zero, okay? And the 6 divided 3 equals what? Equals 2, okay? And drop multiplication as it is and the 2 as it is. The final answer will be 400 without long, many noisy steps. Let's see the answer here. It will be 400. If we make the traditional way, we will get 400 final. Okay, but the abbreviated way is to divide 600 over 3. We will consider this 600 divided by 3 and get the final quotient, which is 200. And then the remainder here is to multiply it by 2. When we multiply the quotient 200 by 2, we will get 400. Okay, let's move with the abbreviated way. Okay, can I divide 9 over 25? No. Or 25 over 10? No. There is no relation between them, Mr. Willis. So I am forced to use the traditional way. The traditional way is to drop this 10 as it is and multiply 9 by 25. Okay, that will equals what? 9 by 5 equals 45. 5 and a half, 4. 9 by 2 equals 18 plus 4 equals 22 over 10. 22 and 5, 225 over 10. Okay, this is an improper fraction. Okay, this improper fraction needs what? Needs to be a mixed number, whole number, and the fraction. 3 items. Mr. Walid, drop this 10 as it is and make long division for 225 divided 10. I think 22 is the appropriate answer. The remainder here will be 5. So I will write here 22 and here is 5 over 10. I need to justify or simplify this 5 over 10 divided 5 up and down Okay, 22 as it is, and 5 divided 5 equals what? Equals 1. 10 divided 5 equals 2, so the final answer is 22 and 1 half. Okay, it is correct. Move to another question. Number 16. Can I divide 900 over 9? Sure, Mr. Walid, it's super easy. 900 over 9 equals what? Equals 100. Oh, so I finished this item early before starting the problem. So I can use the abbreviated way to solve this problem here. Okay, when we divided this 900 over 9, we finish this item with this item by the abbreviated way, multiply it by 2. 100 by 2 equals what? Drop double 0, and 2 by 1 equals 2, so I get 200. Let's see. The answer here is 200. Someone want to use the traditional way. Okay, it's easy. It's up to you. Drop this 9 as it is and multiply. 900 by 2. Okay, it will be 18 and double 0 over 9. Okay, after that, I will drop double 0 as it is, and 18 over 9 equals what? Equals 2. It is the same answer. But I advise you to use the abbreviated way. If you get it or understand it, it will save your time and save the long noisy steps you will do. Okay, you can use, or you are free to use one of them, the traditional way or the abbreviated way, as you wish. Okay, okay, move to another one. Number 17 in math problem solving. About 0.6 of the human body is made of water. If a person has a mass of 75 kilograms, what is the mass of the water in this person's body? Put in your consideration that this is uh, a decimal fraction. We can make it a normal fraction as or a common fraction by transforming 0.6 as 6 over 10. It is the same value. 0.6 equals 6 over 10. That will be multiplied by 75. As we see, there is no relation between 75 and 10 or 6 and 75, so we can move with the traditional way. Drop 10 as it is and multiply 6 by 75. 6 by 5 equal 30, 0 carry up 3. 6 by 7 equal 42 plus 3, yeah, 45. I can dismiss this 0 with this 0 to get 45 over 1 equals 45. Check the answer, 45 kilogram. Move to the next one in math problem solving. A rectangular painting is 2 feet long and 5 over 6 foot wide. What is the area of the painting? The area of the painting equal the area of rectangle. The area of rectangle equals what? Equals width by length. It means to multiply 5 over 6, multiply it 2. Okay, I can abbreviate. No, there is no relation. I can't divide 6 over 2 if it's 2 over 6. If it's 6 over 2, it's gonna be, but 2 over 6 can't be. Okay, now the traditional way, say drop 6 as it is and multiply 5 by 2 equals 10. Okay, 10 over 6 equals what? Drop 6 as it is. How many 6 in 10? Just 1, and remainder 4. We need also to make simplify 4 over 2 equal 2 and 6 over 2 equal 3, 1 and 2 over 3. As you see in front of you, this is feet, the unit of measurement. Don't forget to write it. Let's move to the last part in our lesson today, which is the common core assessment. The last section in our lesson today is Common Core Assessment, point number 27, which is the product of 14 and 3 over 7. It needs to multiply 14 by 3 over 7. How come? Here is 14 multiply 3 over 7. The first thing we have to check is there a relation between 14 and the 7 or 14 and the 3. I found that I can divide this 14 over 7. So I will dismiss this part with this part. 14 divided 7 equals 2 by the remainder here is, yes, multiplied 3. 2 multiplied 3 equals what? Equals 6. Okay, so the answer here is 6. Someone else want to move with the traditional way. Okay, drop 7 as it is and multiply 14 by 3. That will give you what? 3 by 4 equals 12. And 3 by 1 equals 3 plus 1, 4. Okay, over 7. 42 over 7 equals what? Equals 6. The same way. The same answer. Okay, the answer here is number C. Let's move to the next point, 24, which is the product of 11 over 12 and 4. Okay, 4 here multiplied 11 and 12. By the way, if you write 11 over 12 multiplied 4, it is the same answer in the same way. But is there a relation here between 4 and 12? I can simplify, but not to divide. So if we make it here, let's try this one. 12, 4 over 12 divided by 4 up equals 1, divided by 4 down equals 3. So it will be 1/3 by 11. Okay, it will be 11 over 3 at final. 11 over 3. It means to change this 11 over 3 in a form of mixed number. Okay, how come? Let's see here, drop 3 as it is, and how many 3's are there in 11? Just, and there is 2. So the answer will be 3 and 2 over 3. Thanks for watching. See you the next lesson, inshallah.